Never go back, they say. He didn't listen. An immediate impact for David Moyes.
Yeah, he can't have had too much time to work with the team.
Yeah.
But he's had an impact on the atmosphere around the ground. The ground was buzzing. They didn't like the football under Pellegrini. They weren't getting results. New manager comes in, although he's been there before, and did an okay job without playing scintillating football. That's one of the reasons he didn't get the job full time, because they said the football under David Moyes wasn't expansive enough. It was expansive today.
4-0, and even a red card that was overturned to a yellow card for Cresswell. Having played the game for as long as you did, why is there this manager bounce? Not always, but today. Why does it happen when they can't buy a win or they're inconsistent and then suddenly they go and put 4 past Bournemouth?
It's difficult to explain. I think the weight's been lifted off the players' shoulders. They know the manager, because the players know when a manager's under pressure, and they know that the manager's trying to give team talks, and they think, well, he might not be here that much longer. The manager gets the sack. Everybody sort of gets that little bit of a lift. The crowd sort of start thinking, oh, this might be the new time for us. We might get, a change of performances. It happened today. The players played with that extra spring in their step. It's not great for the old manager, but good for David Moyes.
One of the reasons could be the opposition as well, because the first time he was hired in November 2017, I think they played Watford and they lost, but they got the win eventually. When you look at the Twitter comments and social media comments, not you because you're not on it yet, it was vitriol. It was from West Ham fans. Will it be hypocrisy now? And they'll be the same fans that, yeah, told you so.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a popular manager, a popular appointment, David Moyes, but the fans have got to live with it. They've got to make sure they get behind the team. West Ham have been a team that have lacked consistency for many, many years. And what makes them more consistent, when they've had good seasons, what people fail to realise, it's not about their fluent football and the academy of football as they talk about, it's about working hard. When they got their best ever season, came third, good players working hard, winning the ball back quickly, running or making runs off the ball, making 50, 60-yard runs to go and support players. And they did it when, I think, the last season at Upton Park, when they had a very good season. They ended up quite well under Slaven Bilic. And then they take their foot off the gas, and that's when they struggle. This West Ham side have got some good players, but they've got to make sure they've got a good understanding of what they're trying to do, and that's what David Moyes has to bring to them, rather than Pellegrini, who let them just play their style of football. They've got to make sure there's a philosophy, there's a style of play, there's a game plan when they haven't got possession, and if they do that, they should be good enough to not get relegated.
You played for West Ham for many years. The fan base, are there expectations of this fan base fair, or do they believe that West Ham are better than maybe they are right now?
All fans think their side should be better than they are. I think West Ham fans know that their history has been up and down. They've been into the lower division, or not the lower division, but the second division, and come back up again. And they've had good seasons when they come down. Then they have a poor performance and get relegated. West Ham are a side that need to show more consistency. David Moyes might bring it for them.
Finally, let's talk Bournemouth. And if they hadn't have won at Chelsea, take 3 points off the board, and they're in trouble as they are, how worried would you be right now as a Bournemouth fan?
Yeah, I'd be worried. I'm not sure Eddie Howe's getting the best out of the players at the moment. He's still trying to find different ways to get results. They look as though they're easy to play against. They're not showing that resilience when they're being outplayed. I'd be worried if I was a Bournemouth supporter.
Can we blame injuries entirely on this run?
No, that's why you have big squads in the Premier League, so that when you do have injuries, other players come in. And Bournemouth haven't got a massive squad, but they've got enough good players to play better than they are at the moment. And it was too easy for West Ham today.
It was the perfect start to the new year for David Moyes and for West Ham.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.